Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope we're having an amazing day today. So, today we are discussing once again, you guys, Love and Marriage Huntsville, because, like I said multiple times, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You have to be on 24/7 alerts because you never know when T is going to drop. You never know when people are going to do a random live. You never know when people are going to get so frustrated that they start sending you receipts via email, via DMs, and whatever, because they are tired of the BS that is on the show. They are tired of people living a lie. They are tired of people pretending to be in denial when they know exactly what is happening in their own backyard. But they want to make other cast members be the scapegoat and be the ones to blame for their issues. So what am I talking about? So there is allegedly rumors that Mr. Marsau Scott may have potentially 3 other baby mamas, you guys. And 2 of them allegedly might be Leticias Cousins, you guys. Make it make sense, because it does not to me. It does not to me. What in the world is happening? So I saw this tea on NOLA READZzzz page. I will link her YouTube channel in the description box, as well as I will pin it in my comments so you guys can check it out. I want to say it is like 2.5 hours or so into her live. As to, the one rumor, of course, of Maurice's alleged oldest son being one of Leticias' cousins, and another relative, allegedly, that is also apparently, has a child with Marsau. On one side is on Tisha's mom's side of the family, allegedly, and the other cousin is allegedly on Tisha's father's side of the family, you guys. And get this, allegedly, one of the cousins looks like Melody Cherie. The plot thickens. Dun, dun, dun. What is happening, you guys? What is happening? That explains Leticia's anger towards Melody Cherie and why she was so obsessed with trying to live Melody Cherie's life, why she was trying to get involved in all of these charitable organizations, why she was trying to, pick Melody's brain about becoming a member of the Divine Nine and becoming an AKA and everything else. And by the way, you are not representing the Divine Nine well at all. So do not be surprised if, people call and complain about that as well, Miss Leticias Scott. But anyways, so, and the alleged third baby mama, of course, is Martel's cousin, who is, of course, the hairstylist that we saw season 1, if you guys remember. As you guys know, Melody Cherie has said in multiple lives that she has said the lady's name several times on the show to Tisha's face when she's all like, I want proof. Where is the proof? You don't have any proof, so I don't believe it. And then Melody Cherie will then tell her the proof, and we never see it because they edit it out. And they just make it look as though, Melody's the one that's instigating all of this drama, that it's all coming out from thin air, that Melody is manipulating the entire cast, even though she's not filming with them. Make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. So there is that, you guys. There is that. And it's funny that they are working overtime, the Scotts are, to, try to, dead these rumors. But when there's smoke, there's fire. There's been cheating rumors ever since the show's come out. And the irony in all of this is that it started with Marsau's own brothers. His own brothers that are not on the show, that are trying to make the show, that spilled the tea that they all cheat. And spilled the tea that Kimmy was in fact a side chick. And that Maurice was still having dealings with Kawhi. Even during their divorce proceedings or what have you, that they still weren't technically done. And also that Marsau has been cheating on Tisha. So I don't know if Marsau is cheating currently or if he is trying to tighten things up. But allegedly, it's actually Tisha that's the side chick, apparently. Apparently, Tisha was the side chick that became the wife. And the tea is allegedly that one of the cousins that Marsau has a child with, that she is apparently keeping a secret from her husband, is they looked at each other at the wedding. She saw that it was her cousin, and they had like a look at each other. They had a moment and like smiled at each other, you guys. Like what in the mess? What in the heck? What is going on? What is going on? And possibilities of, you know, more tea being spilled, you guys. But it's just the gift that keeps on giving. It is so funny because so many people, you know, wanted to come for Mel for revealing, you know, so many intimate details about Martel's cheating and the side chick getting pregnant and this and that. And people started to get frustrated and said that it was too much and, you know, it was drawn out and all this and that. And really, it just didn't get toxic until Martel started making Melody Cherie the enemy because he felt a way that she had finally left him for good. But it's just funny how at least Melody was open and transparent about her personal life. Meanwhile, the Scotts, for whatever reason, are working overtime to, you know, make you guys think that there's some power couple. They are working overtime to, you know, try to say that there is no cheating that's taking place in the marriage. And why is Tisha's mom randomly calling people on social media if you DM her, you guys? So you guys can show receipts, apparently, of Marsau's cheating, of an alleged boyfriend or something that Tisha may or may not have on the side. And essentially, she'll call you and she'll spill more tea about the show, apparently. But you know how she contradicts herself. You never can, you know, figure out, okay, is this true? Is this false? You have to take her in doses. You have to take some notes down. You have to unhook the phonics so that you can translate what exactly is being said and try to get to the bottom of things. But ultimately, Tisha's mom is telling strangers, apparently, that basically the family knows that Tisha's a fool. Basically, the family wants Tisha to stay married to Marsau because it's important for her to say that she is somebody's wife, even if said husband is out here in these streets with allegedly 2 kids with her cousins, you guys. And allegedly encouraging Tisha to have a boyfriend like her mother has, because that all makes sense. That all makes sense, you guys. And I just can't. This is just terrible examples of, you know, instilling the wrong principles to your children, instilling the wrong morals and wrong values altogether in your children. Like, who does this? Who does this? And you're taking out all of your anger on Melody Cherie. Make it make sense. And this is the person who now all of a sudden Destiny is cheesing and is BFFs with in these, you know, lives now and in these photos, thinking that she's like won a prize. And it's like, Destiny, they have been shading you and talking crazy about you all this entire time. And when they're done with you, when they're done using you as a pawn, you're going to be the one looking silly. You're going to be crying once again about your village, and you're going to realize how much you royally screwed up your friendship with Mel. So there's that, you guys. But tell me what you guys think in the comments about Marsau allegedly having up to potentially 3 baby mamas, and 2 of them being Tisha's cousins on each side of the family. And Tisha may have started out being the side chick for all we know, you guys. I mean, it's just a hot mess altogether. And is Tisha and Marsau even living together at this point? Why don't they ever film at the house? It's giving we're separated vibes, right? If they're truly trying to, you know, mimic the Holts, it's giving that we are separated, but we just don't want to reveal it to the world like the Holts did. That's what it's giving, because you guys never film at your house anymore. It's always in that empty office with you guys trying to wear hard hats, and you are not going to any construction sites. There's no employees, there's no meetings, and you guys are either talking at Black or talking in the office in those silly throne chairs. I can't take it anymore, you guys. I cannot take it anymore. The lies, the lies, the lies, the lengths that people are going to try to hide their dirt. And it's pissing off more people because essentially they're over it. They're over you putting on a false narrative for the cameras. They are over you being so fame hungry that you're willing to just join in and slandering your co-stars, slandering the people who gave you an opportunity in the first place to even audition for this show. And this is the thanks that they get. This is the thanks that they get. And, you know, essentially these alleged, you know, other baby mamas don't want to come forward because they don't want to get the treatment that Martell Holt's side chick currently gets. They don't want that type of smoke. So they are comfortable keeping their tea private. They are comfortable if either of them are still sleeping with Marsau on the low, because honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Marsau looks over his wife, and now it explains why Marsau is always so giddy when Mel enters the room, you guys. Do you ever see the way that Marsau looks at Melody Cherie? And if it's true that allegedly one of the cousins looks like her, or could be her doppelganger, oh, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Marsau has always wanted Mel, and he still wants Mel. And that's what it is, you guys. That's what it is. He loves a go-getter like Mel. He loves getting into spats with somebody like Mel because he has passion for her. He fantasizes about her. Remember, they had that talk in the car that ended up them going someplace, you guys. Marsau, if he had the chance, he would holler at Mel if he hasn't already. And Mel's already revealed that Tisha's dad is in her DMs, and he shows up in her lives now too, still to this day, you guys. And so who knows what Marsau is doing behind the scenes and what else is happening. But Tisha, your anger is misdirected. You need to be upset with your husband. You need to be upset with your husband for making you look like a fool in front of the world. And you need to be mad at your mom that she is basically encouraging the foolishness as well, for you to just say that you still have a husband. And you need to be mad at yourself for projecting your insecurities onto other people and being so jealous of Mel that you think slandering her and saying all of these lies about her and trying to have her jumped and trying to have something bad happen to her and having your mother be your mouthpiece and say the things that you were afraid to say to her face is some type of winning. And it's not. It just comes back on you guys. And it just reinforces when Marsau said that you are from the other side of the tracks, you guys. The other side of the tracks, because this is ratchet, this is ghetto, this is trifling behavior to the point that there's petitions. And don't think that the petition will just stop at your mom, Tisha. Don't think people won't put out other petitions if need be, if this is the direction that the show is going. So there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of these alleged up to 3 potential other baby mamas that Marsau has, you guys? And 2 of them being Tisha's cousins. And what do you think of the one possibly being a Melody Cherie clone, which would explain how much tension and everything else that Marsau feels for Melody when she walks in the room and he can't contain his excitement for her, you guys. It all makes sense. He is flashing back to when he conceived that first outside child with one of the cousins, you guys. He's having flashbacks as it is. So there is that. But please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.